a favorite in every Filipino's dining table, is at the center of this children's book, Ang Alamat ng Lumpiang Shanghai. And the author is a daughter of culinary icon Nora Daza, Niña Daza Puyat. Thank you so much for joining us,
Hello,
Nina.
Rico.
And congratulations
Thank you.
on your children's book. Why did you decide to write a book about the Lumpiang Shanghai in the children's book genre?
Well, I became a grandmother in the pandemic. So I wanted to give a gift to my granddaughter. I wanted to introduce her to the world of food. So I thought of writing an origin story, a legend, an alamat. So I chose the Lumpiang Shanghai.
And who are the characters in this Alamat ng Lumpiang Shanghai?
There are four characters, a hero, a heroine, and a bida and a kontrabida.
Oh, always kailangan may kontrabida.
Yes.
The antagonist, the bad
Right,
guy.
yes.
Yeah. And it is both in Tagalog and in
Yes,
English.
originally I wrote it only in Filipino because parang I feel that the Filipino language is more romantic.
Yes.
So, and then I realized, okay, maybe there's some people who would want to know, who may not understand deep Filipino or deep Tagalog. So I said, okay, I'll write the English version as well. So, and it's good because I was able to market this book in the US.
That's right. That's why it's good
Yes.
to have a bilingual book.
Right.
It's and I can see the book, no? It's side by side.
Right.
Or top and bottom, the
Yes.
Tagalog text and
Yes.
the English translation.
Yes.
Can you read for us a few lines from Ang Alamat ng
Okay.
Lumpiang Shanghai?
This is the ending already. Okay, but I want
But who were the main characters? You said there's a hero, there's a heroine,
Yes.
there's a kontrabida.
There's the kontrabida is Reina Carlota.
Okay.
Because my granddaughter's named Charlotte. And then there's Kapitan Gabriel, who is also my granddaughter's Charlotte Gabriel.
Okay.
And then there's also Principe Loom, and there's Pia.
Like Principe Lum and Pia,
Yes.
Lumpia.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
that's so
I'm giving away too much of it. Okay.
I'm sure by saying Principe and the princess's name, I'm sure more people will want to read this book. Maybe you can
Okay.
read a few lines from it.
Sure. Okay, in English?
In English.
Okay, so this is the very end. As the years passed, it became a favorite food of the local people and of travelers visiting the island Perla del Mar. Crispy and delicious, the dish reminded everyone of Loom and Pia's kindness and heroic deeds. Etched in their hearts and minds were the admirable qualities demonstrated by the two good friends. The story spread far and wide of how an unexpected tragedy brought two communities together and how it inspired a dish symbolizing unity and familial love. That dish
What a love story.
came to be known as Lumpia of Shanghai.
Wow, and we have this Lumpiang Shanghai, which is the fried spring roll,
Yeah, I brought
right
it
here
for
live
you
in the
and
studio.
crew. Yeah, I should have put it in a nicer plate if you're going to show it there. Because Rico, this is just not just a children's story. There's also a recipe in the back.
That's right.
Yes.
Is this an original concoction of Niña Daza Puyat?
No.
Or was it also from your mom's?
It's from my mom's
cookbook.
of course.
And here,
Yes.
my gosh, I used to watch your mom's show
Yes.
almost every week.
Right, yes.
Yeah, let's cook it up with Nora Daza.
Yes, and that's the updated version, which was released in 2019, 50 years after her first version came out.
And how big an inspiration, Nina, was your mom Nora to you?
Oh my gosh. Huge, you know. And with my work, Rico, I was a housewife for 22 years before I started working. So my focus was on my family. So, I was always like cooking for my family. So these recipes, my mom kasi, she wrote this book for the everyday Filipino cook. The recipes are easy to follow, the ingredients are accessible. So that's also what I do with my recipes and with this book. I want to be able to teach children through this book that cooking is
easy.
Is easy and it's fun, It's really, I want them to enjoy, to discover the magic of cooking.
But of course, it is really very complimentary having this children's book,
Right.
plus your mom's iconic cookbook, right?
Yes, yes.
So eventually, Nina, are we gonna have the alamat ng sinigang, ang alamat ng what would be the other, the adobo?
I don't know yet. You know, I was toying with the idea of the adobo or the sinigang, but then I thought that Lumpiang Shanghai was more universal because adobo, you know, people have different versions of it. But with the Lumpiang Shanghai, you could use ground pork, ground beef, ground chicken. That's why in the story, the animals are a cow, a pig, and chicken.
Which are all part
Yes, because in
of
this
the recipe of Lumpiang
right,
Shanghai.
because I want to focus on the ingredients because I want children to realize that the dish, behind every dish, you have to know that there are ingredients, there are people behind that dish that you're eating. You know, it's not just the cook or the chef who made that dish, it's also the farmers who planted the vegetables, it's also the fishermen who caught that fish, and even the factory workers who make suka and patis. I want them to appreciate those people behind that dish.
You know, it's really admirable of what you and your mom have done, no? I mean, for Filipino food. And your mom has really promoted Filipino cuisine all over the world.
Yes.
But, you know, Nina, tell us, what will it really take for Filipino food to be on the table of international families, to be in every corner of the world, just like Japanese food, Korean food, and Thai food?
I think it's
to name
already
a few.
starting. It's already starting,
Yeah.
Rico, with the age of the internet and all that, all those YouTube videos and all that. But my mom started, she had her first Filipino restaurant in Paris in 1972.
And not
Can you
many people
imagine?
know that. In Paris.
Yes, in 1972. And she introduced Filipino food to the French. Our customers weren't Filipinos. There are very few Filipinos there. They were the French. And they thought that we ate with chopsticks. They didn't know much about the Philippines. But my mom did. She had ube pie. She had, you know, she had sinigang, caldereta, all of that. And she would talk about how our Filipino food is a blend of the East and the West. You know, we had the Spanish, Chinese influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're spreading the word through a children's book.
Yes.
And of course, by re-editing, right? Updating
Yes.
your mom's cookbook. So tell us, Nina, where can we find ang alamat ng Lumpiang Shanghai and your mom's cookbooks?
Okay.
Where can they be purchased?
Yes, that one is available in National Bookstore.
Yeah.
But with this book, we haven't gotten around to doing that yet because it's fairly
Please
new.
show it. Please show it to the camera.
Yes,
There
yes,
you
yes.
go.
It's fairly new.
Ang Alamat ng Lumpiang Shanghai.
We just put it on Lazada and Shopee, and we're finding ways to sell in the other bookstores, in the national bookstores.
We're really proud of what you've accomplished
Thank
with
you.
this children's book.
Can I tell them about the QR code?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Quickly.
At the back of this book is a QR code, and if you scan it, it will lead you to an audio file introducing the characters. Because my son is a sound engineer, so we recorded that. Yes, and you know, Rico, I wanted to tell you also, just today, I got a photo from somebody who bought my book, and she showed me that her 7-year-old daughter, Rua, cooked the Lumpiang Shanghai after they read the book together.
That's so cute.
I know, I'm so happy. So thank you
I'm just
for
getting
that.
goosebumps
I
just
know, me
listening to
too.
that
I told
story.
her, I told the mom, you made my day.
Congratulations
Thank you so
on your
much.
children's book entitled Ang Alamat ng Lumpiang Shanghai. Joining us here with the author, Niña Daza Puyat.
Thank you so much, Rico.